Vigor dropped a survey this morning over on Twitter that they've asked us all to fill out regarding all things Season 8. So I thought it was a good opportunity. I thought we could sit down and we could fill it out together. And this would also produce is the word I'm looking for, a discussion around Season 8 and things that I personally think Vigor can do better in following seasons. Don't get me wrong. I think overall Vigor's done a pretty good job. I think the development team has done a pretty good job getting us to where we're at now, currently in Season 8. However, Season 8, I think there was a few things that could have been tweaked or changed, and I hope to see those tweaks and changes going forward for Vigor, for the sake of Vigor, for keeping people, especially older veteran players, in Vigor. By older, I mean been in the game longer, because you just reach a point in Vigor at this point that there's really not a lot to do if you've been around for a while and you have your shelter upgraded. So let's go over it. Let's go over the survey together. Let's fill this out. Let's discuss how Vigor can improve going forward, things that it's doing right currently in Season 8, and just have an open, frank discussion about it. Before we do, don't forget to hit that like button. Subscribe to this channel. I'm X1 the Gamer. This is a gaming channel. I cover all games I like. Vigor is one of them. So hit that notification bell. I do stream Tuesdays and Thursdays. I'd be informed when I go live. When we go live here. Okay, so let's head over. Here is the link to Vigor. Now, quick note. If 3,000 participants fill out this survey, so make sure you go fill it out right now, everyone will receive a bonus reward. So make sure you do that, and we'll all get a bonus reward. I'll actually leave a link to this survey in the description below, so check that out. Here we go. Let's take this. Hello, Outlanders. We're putting together a survey regarding Season 8, and we'd love your feedback. So what is your gender? I am a male. I'm an alpha male. I'm probably actually like a B+ male, A- male. Not really truly an alpha male. How old are you? Oh, do I want to disclose this? Do I want to disclose this on stream? I don't know if we want to disclose it. 30, 34. Okay, here we go. Oh, no, wait. With 35. What country are you from? We are USA, baby. USA all the way. We play on the Xbox Series S and X. How long have you been playing Vigor? I've been playing since before Season 8 began. I haven't been playing recently, but picked it up again. I started playing for the first time. I've been playing since before Season 8 began. I've been playing actually the second half of Season 1, I believe. It might have been Season 2. I think it was Season 1, though. Pretty sure it was Season 1. Was there enough content in Season 8? Not nearly enough. And this is one of the complaints that I have for the game. Now, I do think Season 8 is the best time to have jumped into the game as a new player. And I've said this before. I've said it live on stream before. I think if you're a new player and you're jumping in for the first time, Season 8 is amazing. If you are a veteran player and you've already basically completed your shelter, you've already done everything that you needed to do, there was not a whole lot here in Season 8 to do, and I think that is the weakness. I would like to see more events, more seasonal events, something simple. They also, remember, extended the season this season, and I think that alone was a little bit of a mistake, just from the respect of someone like myself. You extended the season for a longer time period and didn't give me anything to do. The idea was that legacy seasons would be there. For myself, while legacy seasons would be okay to do, I've been in the seasons and been able to get what I've wanted to get out of each season. That doesn't really bring anything extra. I want like extra challenges to do. Maybe there's a special piece of equipment that you can only do by looting X amount of nails, or getting X amount of kills in encounters, or X amount of extractions in encounters. Something temporary, maybe you throw in at the end of the season, the middle of the season, just to work towards, that's over and above the battle pass and traditional grinding for shelter. Really what I do personally, and I'm sure a lot of people do this, I take a look at the battle pass, I see what I want, usually that's in the form of blueprints, and I go up to that point, hit it hard, get what I want in the battle pass, and then I get out. And I don't really focus on the battle pass too much. I'm not a completionist of the battle pass. Some people are. That's great for them. But for someone like myself, it's just not. So was there enough content in Season 8? No, especially, I don't think there was enough content in Season 7. And then when you extend the season, I think that really drove a lot of people away pretty shortly. Which changes did you like in Season 8? Multiple answers are allowed. Oh, very nice. The removal of the anti-camping mortar strike was huge. Really brought back sniping into the game. Really brought back got rid of the annoyance that was the anti-camping mortar strike. I wasn't a fan of it when it first dropped, but I was willing, okay, you know what, let's see how this works out. Didn't end up panning out, so I'm glad that that was gotten rid of. Addition of new weapons, doesn't it do anything for me. New battle pass, meh, it's okay. 2 point of interest in every encounter. I was not originally for this. I am for this in Season 2. This was one of my favorite things that was brought back. This was something that was done during Christmas, during Season 6, where they brought in 2, and in some maps, even 3 point of interest in every encounter. They brought back 2. Really, really enjoyed that. I think that that is the perfect balance, and I like that that has been done in encounters. So well done. Well done with that, Vigor and Vigor developers. Appreciate it. Which changes did you not like in Season 8? Multiple answers allowed. Oh, this is interesting. Other. The longer season. Without additional content, it's just too long. And that's honestly how I feel about Vigor. While the season is already really long with really limited things to do, the season's really too long for Season 8. Again, I think that you could just add additional content, like give me something temporary. Let's say the last 3 weeks of a season, or the middle 3 weeks. In the first 3 weeks, there's this extra awesome piece of content. There's this extra suit. There's this extra something cosmetic that you can work towards. Maybe there's a badass flag that you can add to your shelter. Just something simple like that, and you got to do something very specifically that is challenging, but enables me. Maybe it's something as simple as logging in and collecting your loot from your shelter every single day, or doing 1 encounter a day for the entire season. Something like that would keep me in. That would keep me in the game. Just little simple activities that are over and above the battle pass. A lot of games do this. They do it frequently, and I think it really helps to just prolong a season and make it more entertaining for everybody. Please tell us why you didn't like these changes. Optional. Oh, I just did. Just nothing to do for veteran players. Would like to see additional challenges above and beyond the battle pass. Did you buy the new battle pass? Yes, I did. If you answered yes, why did you decide to buy the battle pass? Multiple answers were allowed. I buy the battle pass every season. That's really it. I buy the battle pass every season. I don't think there's much more to it than that. What are you looking forward to in future seasons of Vigor? Multiple answers allowed. Right here, new shelter upgrades. Hands down. I'm not really, new weapons don't matter to me. New consumables would probably be number 2 right there, but new shelter upgrades, without a doubt, was the number 1 thing. It's not even a question for me. Just give me something to work towards. Have you watched our latest dev stream? I watched it after it was released. Yes. If you watched the latest dev stream, were you satisfied with it? I mean, somewhat. By somewhat, I would say there wasn't anything said there that there was nothing new and groundbreaking. I like the check-in. I do think that anytime that you can just check in with player base, talk about a few things, I think that's always a good thing. I don't think it's wrong. What would you like to see in future dev streams? I don't really have an answer for that. I like hearing from you guys. I think that it's good. I think it's important. I think it's great to keep that connectivity with the community. One thing that I would like to say that was said a few dev streams ago was this, and I forget who it was that said it. And keep in mind, this criticism comes from a place of I absolutely love Vigor. Vigor is one of my favorite games. I've built a whole channel on Vigor. There was this statement made again. I think it was 3 dev streams ago where they were talked about additional content. It was being talked about why the season was extended, and the statement was made that we really look forward to adding additional things, like maybe we jump in and play with the community dev things. Just really have these community events. I don't care about that, honestly. Like, while it's cool to jump in and be like, oh, dude, I got to play with the devs. That's cool. But ultimately, that's not keeping anybody around. I really, truly believe that the solution, or part of the solution to keeping players around longer in a season, is these just bonus activities. And again, it doesn't have to be anything groundbreaking. It doesn't have to be super, super like new systems in place, just something that is trackable that then you could reward. And I know that's easily said. I'm not a developer. I'm not on the back end. Oh, it's just easy. Just throw it in. I know there's a lot more to it than that, obviously. But yeah, I just think extra challenges over and above the battle pass with distinct awards, special awards in there would be very, very cool. Rogue Company does it really well. Fortnite does it really well. Apex Legends does it really well. Basically, every season, every game with a battle pass that's having success has done this, and they've done it really well. And that's my review. Let me submit this. It is anonymous. Thank you for completing the survey. We're always happy to hear what our community has to say, especially about how you can improve Vigor and provide a better experience for you. Well, thank you very much. I appreciate that, Vigor. And there you go, guys. Again, don't forget, if you want to fill out the Vigor, if we get 3,000 people filling out this survey, we will get a special reward. So make sure you fill it out. Link is in the description below. Overall, I'll say this again. Overall, I enjoy Vigor, and I think if you're brand new to the game, Season 8 is a great time to jump in to experience all that Vigor has to offer. I think their encounters are on point, and it's just a fun game. There's nothing quite like it out there, at least on console, that is as good as Vigor is doing it. Having said that, if you've been in the game for a long time, there's just not a whole lot keeping us there. And that's just the nature. Outside of each and every individual match is fun to play, and it's fun, you know, it is Vigor, which is fun. But I need something to work towards. That's the goal there. And a battle pass doesn't necessarily do it. A battle pass is great for those who love completing every single battle pass, but I need, you know, just something extra. And again, doesn't have to be anything overly complicated. But I appreciate this opportunity, Vigor, to share my thoughts and opinions and to fill out this survey. Again, make sure you fill out the survey below. Let's get to 3,000, baby. Let's do this. Have a great rest of your day. Don't forget to hit that like button. Subscribe to this channel. This is a gaming channel. In fact, Vigor, I will say this, Vigor, we changed from a Vigor-only channel to a gaming channel simply because there was just not enough stuff to do. And honestly, we saw our numbers falling, whereas they weren't. Every season they were getting bigger. They started to fall. There's just simply not enough content out there. And I think that this is underscored by the fact, if you look at a lot of content creators in the YouTube community, outside of obviously really big ones who can throw up anything and just get numbers in there, which is great for Vigor anytime that happens. But those who really have focused on Vigor, a lot of them have gone away. And it's not because Vigor's a bad game. Vigor's a good game, but there's not a whole lot of new stuff to talk about. There's not a lot to work towards for veteran players outside of Battle Pass. So I think that would go a long way to just shoring that up and really providing just an even better experience in Vigor at the moment. Again, guys, don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe to this channel. I love you guys. We'll see you in the Outlands.